What is up, Wholesale to Million family? What up? What up? Happy Friday. Let me bring the mic a little closer here. Happy Friday. What up, family? You guys know what time it is. For those of you who don't know, it's Friday Live Cold Call Role Play, which means you pop in your phone number and I'll be calling one of you, the lucky chosen one, and then I'll get on the phone and then we'll do a quick role play and then I'll be able to give you some tips, some feedback, like some serious, real feedback of how you can improve your phone call so you can crush it on the phone, convert more leads into actual deals, and lock more property up on the contract. And most importantly, make that money. What up, family? Happy Friday. Also, too, is I do have two announcements that I want to make. As you guys are coming in live, please show me some love and let me know that you enjoy the Friday Live Cold Call Role Play. Smash the thumbs up if this video add any value to you. This is the only way it's going to help me moving in the right direction. Give this video a share, man. Give this live stream a share. Let's get more people onto the family and let's rock and roll. So the first announcement I want to make, man, for those of you who don't know, I am going to be in Las Vegas at the MGM on November 8th and 9th. I'll be speaking at Tony event. For those of you who don't know, Tony the closer. The tickets to attend the event is only $197, but it's me it's me with 20 other power player Sabika. Dude, you're gonna get tons and tons and ton of information on that event. So if you haven't booked your ticket already, go to let me see here. For those of you who knows, could you comment in below? And then you get a chance to win 100G. I'm gonna buy myself some ticket, man. But it's 100kclubconference.com. 100K Club Conference, CONFERENCE.com. I'll see you in Las Vegas on November 8th and 9th. The boss, the wifey, aka the boss, she might go with me as well. But man, I'd love to meet every single one of you. Go out for a nice bowl of pho, have a nice dinner, man. Let's rock and roll. For those of you who is new to the channel, I'm doing this every single Friday, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard, where I do a live cold call role play practice to help you, man, improve your phone call skill. And also, too, is those of you who don't know, I'm running another 2K web class. It's happening on October 26th, which is a Saturday. It's a whole day, entire day event. This is only for those of you who want to change your life, who want to take your life, your business to the next level. I'm going to share with you how I started from zero to now building a business that I only work two hours a day on my wholesaling business that generates roughly about $250 a month. So if you want to change your life, you want to know how to do this business, you want to take your business to the next level, dude, join me on that day and I'll show you all the tools, all the systems, all the companies, a whole entire business system blueprint for you to copy and duplicate so you can crush it too, man. It does cost $2,000 per person or per couple. The King Kong script is included. The long super marketing blueprint is included. There is no upsells, no nothing. I'm going to give it all to you on that day, right? I'm going to give you a clear action plan of exactly what you need to do to take your business to the next level. Or maybe you want to close your first deal and then start scaling, whatever it is that you want to do. My whole goal for that day is for you to come on and say, Khang, here's where I'm currently at. Here's where I want to go. I want to be your G, the P, the S. I'll give you the action plan, a blueprint that matches your goal so you can walk away with knowing exactly what you need to do to get there. Dude, if you want to make money, man, you got to start hanging around with people that makes the money. If you haven't followed me on Instagram, hit me up on IG. Go to Khang, KHANG.WTM. I'm only going to do this exclusively for 20 people. Shoot an email over to wholesale2millions@gmail.com. The link is in the description, I think. But if I'll type it in here, go to send an email over to wholesale2millions with your full name, subject 2K web class. Like I said, it does cost $2,000 per person or per couple, but I promise you, it's the best investment you ever make for yourself and for your business, because I'm going to share with you everything that took me 8 years. This October, I think I'll be in it for 9 years. 9 years in real estate that I have gathered and collect, and I'm going to give it all to you on that day. So it'll basically help shorten up your learning curve, man. Let's rock and roll. Drop in those phone number and let's show me the moon. So I'm gonna go pick up some checks today. If you follow me on Instagram, I'm gonna go live and I'm gonna show you how much it is if you want to know. Instagram Khang, Khang dot like a period, a WTM. Let's go. As you guys are putting in your phone number, let me give you guys some shout out, man. For those of you watching live, to smash the thumbs up, you exit the chat, you smash the thumbs, you come back on again, okay? You're new to the channel, welcome to the family. The Wholesale to Million family, the community. We are the doer, not the talker. So if you're a talker and you don't take and you are not a doer, this channel is not for you, man. Because, dude, I don't give you the get rich quick overnight success, man. Dude, it takes massive amount of work, commitment, dedication, and freaking hustle to make your dreams become a reality. Dude, I was a guy that, I was a guy that born in Vietnam, born in a mud hut, man, came over here at the age of 9, dropped out of high school when I was 17, met the wife at the age of 18, lived in a little shed behind a mobile home park for 5 years, from 18 to 23, working at a regular job, making $8.50, finally make 30 G's a year. And now I do that in one wholesale deal. Dude, if King Kong can do it, dude, you can too. But you must have the work ethic and must be willing to sacrifice. And patient is also the key, because it doesn't happen overnight for me, man. So let's go. Dude, I want to see some phone number, man. Okay, let me see who's the chosen one. Chosen one. You guys drop in the phone number so we can rock and roll now. All right. And I want to say thank you so much to everyone that attend this live. I really appreciate it. You guys go ahead and give this live stream a share, man. Let's get more people onto the family. Oh my God. Hold on a second. I think I found a phone number here. And if you cannot handle criticisms, real feedback, you're going to go cry about it, moan about it, and don't put in your phone number. Gonna get real, man. Who do we got? Our first victim. Come on, dude. Hello there. I got a postcard saying that you guys want to buy my property. Yeah, I'm fine. I mean, why are you sending me this postcard? My property is not listed or anything like that.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we purchased a lot of properties in your area right now, and we were just sending out a few postcards to qualified homeowners to see if you guys might be interested. And given that you reached out to us, I'm considering you are, right?
Well, I mean, I could be if the price is right.
Yeah, absolutely. I get that.
So what's your...
So let me start off by, getting your home address, because we do send out a lot of postcards, and typically people reach out to us, and we really can't pull it off the top of the list. So what would be your address?
Yeah, it's 123 Main Street.
123 Main Street. Great. And what was your name, sir?
Name is Khang.
Okay, Khang. Great talking to you. My name is Rohan, by the way. So, Khang, this property, 123 Main Street, could you tell me a little bit about the property, please?
Well, I mean, before I tell you anything about the property, on the postcard that you guys sent me, I was curious, well, why did you choose my property? I mean, it's a nice property, but I'm just curious.
Yeah. I mean, so we got a list of qualified property owners that we reached out to, so we decided to mail out to some people to see if they might be considering selling. And I'm glad you called today. So I would love to talk to you about the property and just assess the condition and the situation so we could better serve you on this property. So, let's start off with basically, if you could mention anything about the condition of the property or what it's like in the current condition as is, we can kind of take it from there.
The house, I bought it 20 years ago, and the house is probably still in the same condition. So, yeah, everything is working, but, if you guys want to go in and make it look nicer, you can, but we haven't touched it in the last 20 years.
Got it. So you've had some long-term tenants there, I'm guessing, or do you currently stay there yourself?
Well, first we live in it, and then we rent it out.
Gotcha. Okay. And as far as the floors, what would you tell me about that? Are they in good condition right now?
Roof is good. Roof is about 15 years old.
Okay. And the floors are in decent condition, nothing caving in or anything like that, right?
The carpet, you probably would want to replace carpet. The kitchen does have, hardwood floor. Bathrooms has vinyl.
Okay. And would you say the plumbing and the electrical are both in working condition?
Yeah. Never had any issue with it.
Yeah. And I think you mentioned you've owned it for about 20 years now, right?
That's correct, yep.
Man, must have a lot of good memories there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And I'm guessing you haven't touched the property in 20 years, haven't done any sort of updates or any repairs at all, right?
Nope.
Okay. All right. It does sound like it could use a little refreshing or updating, but the property seems to be in working order and decent condition. I'm curious, Khang, why would you consider selling it at this point?
Well, I got a postcard from you guys saying that you guys bought property and you guys paid cash, so just want to give you a call and see what's the cash offer.
Okay. Well, currently, I would love to give you an offer, but before we do make you an offer, we do need to just take a look at the condition. And given the condition it's in right now, it seems like it's in just decent working condition, but it needs a little updating. So, do you have any sort of taxes or liens, or would there be a mortgage that we would assume if we bought this property?
Yeah, there's no liens on the property, but there is a mortgage on it.
Okay, gotcha. Mortgage on it. All right. And let's say, we did come to an agreement on this on the price, and it works for you and I. Everything looks good, and we can shake hands on the deal. Would there be anyone else that might be involved in or be affected rather by this decision that you're making? Say your wife or something like that.
No.
Okay. And let's, for example, say we did come to an agreement on the number, like I said. How quickly would you be looking to sell the property?
I don't have a time frame. I'm not in a rush. I can pretty much close it whenever you guys want.
Okay. So the numbers on this property, honestly speaking, we've been purchasing properties in that area around the 130 to 150 range. Depending if it has updates or not, if it needs repairs or not. Would that be in the ballpark what you'd be looking for?
130 to 150?
Yeah.
So is that you guys' offer?
No, but given the 150 Main Street, I just looked at it real quick, and I noticed that it's a 3-2, and it's got a certain square footage that's on the tax record. Typically, looking at that neighborhood, that's about the price we typically pay for a property properties that have no updates or properties that we would essentially need to add value. I mean, we are purchasing this property not to rent it out, but rather to fix it up, update it, and put it back on the market. Would that be in the range what you'd be looking to get, or would you need to be?
I mean, I'll think about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, just let me think about it, and I'll get back to you.
Okay, great. I'd love for you to think about it. Specifically, what would you be thinking about that way? If we can kind of hash it out here on the phone, I'd like to help you on that decision as well. I know you still need to talk to your wife, but as far as just what would you be thinking about as far as that goes?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to talk to the wife about it and possibly do some research on the property, and then I'll get back to you guys on the price.
Okay. Well, Mr. Khang, I mean, typically people have sort of a number in mind when they reach out to us, a rock bottom number especially. Considering I threw out an offer for you as far as what you typically pay for properties in that neighborhood, where do you think we would need to be to kind of make this work today? Or at least start something?
Just let me think about it for one day, and I'll get back to you guys. But roughly right now, like, where's your offer at? Are you guys saying like 150 is the number, or what?
Yeah, I mean that's kind of like like I mentioned, what we kind of pay for those properties. But I want this to work for both you and I, because I can't just buy a property. I wouldn't want to take it away from you, and I'm sure you wouldn't want to let it go for a price that doesn't work for you. But Khang, correct me if I'm wrong. This might sound a little odd, but it seems to me like you don't know exactly what you're looking for.
Well, I mean, I definitely do want to sell the property, but just like you said, I'm not going to give it away. I just want to talk to the wife about it, maybe do some research, and then get back to you on where we're at in price. The 150 just probably seems a little bit low, but I mean, you could be right on what the property's worth, and you could be wrong, but I want to talk to the wife about it, do a little research, and get back to you on that. Is that okay?
Yeah, I mean, Khang, this sounds pretty important to you, and I want to make sure you know what you're getting and what you want. I mean, what do you think? Where do you think we need to be to make you say, well, look at this. I mean, we don't need to do any research. I can talk to my wife about the final price, but this is kind of where I need to be to kind of sell it to you and move forward with you. Where would you need to be found for that?
For me to let it go, I'll probably have to be around probably 175 or so.
Okay, 175. We're not too far off there. We're only a little bit ways away from where we need to be. Khang, another thing our company can offer is we purchase these properties cash, so we don't need to wait on any financing contingency. Another thing we offer is we take care of all the closing costs, and you're not dealing with a real estate agent, so no agent commission. The closing costs, they're going to involve excise tax, transfer tax, title insurance, escrow fees. So all those things, we're going to take care of those. I know it might not be a big deal to you, but those are some final costs that you would incur when selling. Considering we save you all those costs, what would be kind of like the best price you'd be okay walking away with? And mind you, this is the number that you're going to walk away with.
I mean, what's the best that you guys can do?
I don't want to lose you on this. I know we kind of gave you our range of where we'd be comfortable purchasing. And mind you, we got to add a lot of value to this. Once we purchase this property, we're going to add a lot of renovations to it. And then, of course, we're going to take the risk of putting it back on the market market, don't know when it's going to sell. We're going to have to hold holding costs. We're going to have to pay agent commissions and holding costs for our sale, not your sale. So considering all that, I mean, what would be kind of like the number you'd be okay with walking away with, kind of risk-free, obligation-free type of thing where you just walk away, don't have to put in another dime into the property?
Well, I mean, the 175 is pretty much, I mean, the 175, I kind of took all of that into considerations. The 175 is kind of where, you know, I think that's kind of where we needed to be for us to walk away, you know, for us to walk away from this property. I mean, you know, right now the market's doing good. You know, I mean, you guys can buy it, put a little bit of money into it. I think that you guys are going to come out and do pretty good on the property. And I think the 175 that I just mentioned is a fair number.
Yeah. And I mean, you mentioned you have a wife. I mean, do you have a family as well, like children and stuff living with you?
Nope, no kids, just the wife and I.
Okay, that's awesome. So, you know, so if you decide to sell this stuff, and you did you have another property you've already kind of sourced out to move into?
No, the one that I'm selling right now is the one that we're currently renting it out.
Oh, gotcha. That's right. Okay. And these tenants, by the way, are they on a month-to-month or on a yearly, or how's that situated?
They've been there for 5 years. They're on a month-to-month.
Okay. And what are they paying in rent, by the way?
About $1,200.
Okay. So, you know, typically, we try to stick to the 1% rent from purchase price. So, you know, if it's $1,200 we're getting in rent, we like to keep it at 120. I know we're way off from where you're looking at 175. So I think 145 to 150 is a pretty fair range for a property in that condition, getting that sort of rent. Given that we're probably going to have to put it, given it's about 1,300, almost 1,400 square foot property, we're going to have to put in about 60 to 70,000 just to get it to where we want it to be.
Oh wow, that much?
Yeah. I mean, just considering you haven't done any updates to the property, we'd be able to put that money in, and of course, we'd have to incur another 10, 12% on just the closing costs and realtor commissions. So it's not as simple as just kind of buying the property, renovating, and then making a profit. There's a lot involved as far as risk goes. And properties in that area, they do have a high days on market, meaning like when we list the property, the average days on market is going to list before it's sold is around 65 days. So we'll be taking about a 2-month risk on that property. So, you know, I want to make this work for you and I, but can we meet somewhere in the middle, right around 160? And I mean, it's going to be a cash offer, and I think we can really make it work at that price just to be comfortable, given the rent and the updating we need to do. How does that sound?
Yeah, I mean, just let me think about it. And I'll talk to the wife about it, and I'll get back to you. Does that work?
So if we were to get you 175 today, you would be ready to move forward? At least start an agreement, get some paperwork going, and then you can talk to your wife about it.
I mean, if you guys can get me the 175, I think that I can, you know, I think that I can sell my my wife on it at the 175. But I'll probably still have to talk to her.
Yeah. I mean, I really wish we could. That's a little on the high end considering no updates, Tom. I mean, you're at 175. We're at 150. I mean, help me out here, Khang. I want to make this work, and I want to work with you today. I think your wife would be happy given that all the things I've mentioned, the updating, all that stuff, all the headache you'd be saving trying to deal with contractors. I don't know if you ever dealt with contractors, the headache. Saving all that time and effort and you can take that money and move on to another rental or whatever you guys want to do. I think around the 160 range is a fair price. Could you meet me in the middle, Khang?
Well, I mean, earlier you just mentioned 160, right?
Yeah.
So if we go from 160, the difference between 160 and 175, so we're looking at what, 60 something, 67 roughly.
More so talking the 150 to 175 in the middle. It's about a $25,000 difference. So 150 plus 12 and a half would be 162 and a half. I mean, could we get it done around 163 to 164? That's very top end of a range there, Khang.
Man, yeah,
I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt. I'm on your side this time.
yeah, I mean that's definitely a lot lower than where I would like to sell the property at. But I mean, I could probably do it, but I just need to talk to the wife about it just to make sure. I definitely want to get her, her approval, just to make sure that she's okay with it. I mean, I would hate to say yes, it works, and then all of a sudden, get yelled by the wife. If you're married, you probably understand what I'm saying. Happy wife, happy life, right?
Absolutely. And I'm pretty sure your wife doesn't want to deal with, after the tenants leave, having to deal with the whole updating process. I'm sure you guys want to sell. You don't want to update the property and keep it, right?
Well, I mean, yes. I mean, that's correct. But I know that when we chat, she doesn't want to go any lower than the 175. So now you guys are mentioning about the 160 something. So I definitely got to talk to her to make sure that she's on the same page, and I'll get back to you. Okay.
So, Khang, I mean, where do we need to be? Realistically, you can say yes, I'm comfortable. I don't really need to talk to the wife. I'm just going to kind of mention it to her later, and she'll be fine with it. Where can we be? I mean, I know 135 is very tough for us. It's almost impossible given the market right now, the days on market, all the things I mentioned, the realtor fees, commissions, and stuff we can on the back end.
I mean,
so where do we need to be?
I mean, I'm probably 170. It's 170 is probably if you guys can do 170, I think I can make it work.
I might be able to come up to 165, 167, but would that work for you right there? Because I got to still get an approval for this price. Everything you've told me sounds fine. Property's in good condition. It just needs a lot of updating. And all the units would have to be replaced, the appliances, the HVAC unit. We're going to have to change the electrical up and be more modern. Granite countertops, shaker cabinets, whatever the works, basically, whatever you see on HCTV will be real close to that. So the effort involved in this. I want to make it an even cash flow for you. You can just walk away from the property and your wife can, ride off into the sunset and just be happy about selling the property and not have to work on it. So I think we're right there. If we can do 165 or 167, right there in that range. 170 is going to be a little tough, but if we can do 165 or 167, I can get an approval for that right away, and I can definitely send out an agreement for you.
Yeah. I mean, just let me talk to the wife about it. So let me think about it for one day, and then I'll get back to you. Okay. I just got to talk to the wife about it, making sure she's on the same page, making sure she's good, and then I'll get back to you. Okay.
I mean, let me ask you this: if you did walk away with the 170, did you guys have any plans with that money at all, or did you know what you would do with that money? You'd receive a whole lump sum right there, and it'd be quick. It'd be on the day we decide to do it, or you and I decide.
Yeah, I mean, like, we got some stuff that we want to pay off, and we got places that we want to go. But yeah, so
Okay.
just let me think about it. Just let me think about it for one day. I'll talk to the wife about it, and then I'll get back to you and let you know if we can do the 160 something. But as of right now,
The thing about this is that you call us right now, and we do have some reserves right now to purchase a couple of houses, but we are also looking at houses all the time. And so if you do want to talk to your wife and come back, I can't guarantee that this offer is going to be here on the table because we do have to appropriate our funds that we have. We don't like keeping cash in the bank, if you know what I mean.
I understand.
I really want to purchase this property, Khang. Let's do something here. I think we're right on the money, and we're not far off at all. So, I mean, I came up quite a bit from 150 to all the way to 167. Can we do 167.5 and meet you? I mean, I'm meeting you in the middle of the middle of the middle. So, can we get it done at 167.5? I mean, you're only that really helps us out as far as the back end, what we'll be doing to it.
Yeah.
I mean, the closing costs alone are going to be around, 2,000 right there. So a little bit more than that, about 2%.
I understand, but obviously, when you get in your late 60s or 70s, $500 is a lot of money because it's all we got for our retirement. So I know that the last time when I chat with the wife, we're at the 170. She said that's the bottom she'll go. So if we need to be, I mean, I mean, the 160 something 75 doesn't sound too bad, but like I said, I think that I can make it work, but I want to talk to the wife about it, make sure that I can get her approval on it, and just let me think about it for one day, and I'll get back to you. Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, I know I can make it work right now at 165, but even at 167.5, I'd have to get an approval on our end too. I mean, I think your wife would be pretty happy given that we met all the way, we came all the way up from where we were originally. We typically purchase properties, like I said, around 140 to 150 in your condition. I know we're going to have a ton of updating considering you haven't touched the property in 20 years. So help us out here, Khang. I mean, we could get it done at 167.5, and I just have to get a quick approval. Maybe it takes 2 minutes, and I'll put you on a quick hold. But I know we can get you that, and then we can close in 14 days, and then we can also keep the property. We can take it with the tenants in place as well. That would be a big hassle relief for you because a lot of people they want to purchase the property vacant, and that would put you out another 30, maybe 60 days depending on your month-to-month contract that you have. So that's another convenience we can offer. We'll take the property with the tenants in place. 167.5 is not a bad deal. You're really getting a good deal there, especially taking the tenants in place. $1,200 a month, not a whole lot of rent there. So we'd be taking a lot on right there, Tom. All I need is a quick yes from you, and I'll get a quick approval, and we can get it done right now.
I mean, that all sounds very good.
14 days home, you have a wire sent straight to your account.
So why don't you if you can get an I'm sorry. So if you can get an approved for that, the 167.5, if you can get approved for that, I'll be good with it, but then and I think that I can sell the wife on that price. So if you can get that approved, then I can chat with the wife about it, and then obviously I think that I can get her on board with the 167.5 if you get if you guys can do that.
Okay, I can definitely do that right now. And I mean, it's a great deal for both of us, I think. But let me just get a quick approval. It's going to take 30 seconds, and I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right, Khang, I'm back. Good news, we did get an approval for it. We can definitely get started on that today. And ultimately, we just need to send out an agreement to you. And do you have a good email for you that I can send it out to?
Oh yeah, yeah, you can send it over. Well, wife and I both don't have an email. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. That's fine. What I can do is I can send out an agreement to you in the mail, overnight to you. And I can have a mobile notary come meet you at your property, at your house, and they can get it signed, and the notary can notarize the document, and they can mail it back for. You don't even have to mail it back; they'll do it for you, and then that will get the process started. And as soon as we get that paperwork back, we'll put an earnest money into the escrow account with the attorney and get the title process started. Once the title search is clear, I'm sure it is because we've owned it for 20 years. Then we can just go ahead and close in 14 days. How does that sound?
Yeah, I mean, that sounds fine. So if you can send it out, and then I'll talk to the wife about it, and then if she's good, then I think that we just got ourselves a deal.
Okay, perfect. Are you guys going to be at your property tomorrow between noon to 6 p.m.?
Yep, should be.
Okay. So the overnight should be there before 10 a.m. I'll have the mobile notary come out to you around between 12 and 1 o'clock, and I'll just give you a follow-up call confirming that, and then we can kind of take it from there. And if you have any questions in the meantime, feel free to reach out to me, Khang. My name is Rohan, and I really appreciate you doing business with us today.
All right. Thank you so much. Have a good one.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Mm-hmm. Bye-bye. Dude, that is a long one because I want to do something a little bit different and see you guys take it all the way. There are some good and there's some bad. There's some good things about this call. There's some really bad thing about this call. So comment in below. Let me know what you guys think about Rohan call from a scale of 0 to 10. How do you think he did? And also too is I want, when you guys give a rating, I want you to rate on as if you were the seller. How, like would you hang up? Like, what would you do if you were the seller? Also, too, is based on your experience, how do you think Rohan did from a scale of 0 to 10? How did you think he did? I also want to know from you, Rohan, is how do you think you did? Scale of 0 to 10. How do you think you did? And if you guys enjoy this, you guys be sure, if you're on live with me right now, X out the chat, smash a thumbs up, and let me know. Oh my gosh. All right, we're at 90 some people, so at least let me do this for IG. Dude, let's get to 100. Okay, I'm afraid we won't get to 100. Come on, IG family, follow me on YouTube. We're doing a live call. Show up. All right, so Rohan, I want to know from you, man. How do you think you did from a scale of 0 to 10? I'll tell you some good things that Rohan did and some bad things that you did, bro. So let me hold on a second. I'm going to copy and I'm going to paste this really. Hold on, you guys. So drop in those comments. Let's drop in those comments. Let Rohan know how he's doing. So let me paste this link here so we can get some IG family. So we can get some IG family to come on. But I mean, here's the thing, man. Well, first of all, when you pick up the call, you're like, hello, dude, it should be hello. This is Rohan from whatever company it is. All right. Maybe that's what you do on your normal call, but I'm just saying that's what I see in this call. That's what I'll tell you. Now I'm gonna bypass the well, I shouldn't say that. I'm gonna bypass. So my second thing to you, bro. Well, let me see. You got an 8, a 7.5, a 8, a 9 out of 10. The second thing that you forgot to do, bro, is that you should ask me, man. You should ask the seller, what is the time frame, or is there a time frame that they would like to sell and close the property by? You mentioned to me, hey, we can do this in 14 days. I'm telling you, most people, most of that are starting out, or even after you've done a few deals, it's really hard for you. Like within, I'm not. It's hard within 14 days to get the property sold, get the buy, get the property sold, because you mentioned the number. Listen, there are motivated sellers that have no time frame. Well, I shouldn't say no time frame, but they don't care if you can get in close in 14 days or 60 days. So the thing is, I wouldn't be the one that throw out the 14 days closing. Your question should be that if we can agree on a price, Khang, what is the time frame that you're looking to sell and close escrow on the property? And then you let the seller, oh shoot, we got a higher number. Dude, I get excited because obviously when we do this, we don't get that many people. Oh, thank you, you guys. Thank you for the support. So the thing is, Rohan, so what you need is ask the seller and let the seller mention to you, man, right? Let the seller mention to you. And just like I always say, man, if the seller say, yeah, I'm not in a rush, then you would throw out, well, we're closing within the next 45 to 60 days or sooner. That's when I slow down, right? See, when it comes to negotiation, your tone of voice should go up and down, and you should adjust, right? Be water, my friend. You put it into a cup. No, so that's what I should do. And the seller said, yeah, you know what? I want to sell it as soon as possible. Okay, great, Khang. We can certainly help you with that. So we're closing within the next 30 or 45 days or sooner. Would that be okay with you? So that's how I handle it. When the seller said they want to close soon, that's what I say. For 30 to 45 days or sooner, would that work for you, Khang? Yeah, I mean, 45 days is probably too much. 30 days, well, I mean, could you guys do it in 14 days, 15 days? Because you're gonna get some seller that's gonna say that, and because I know some of you guys are gonna ask me, Khang, what if some sellers say that? What should you say? Well, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna say, well, you know what, Rohan, we have successfully closed in 14, 15, 20 days. But I rather under promise and over deliver. Our company will do the best that we can to get this thing closed, but I rather under promise and over deliver. So, if there's any paperwork or anything that happens, we want to make sure that we can get it done in a timely manner, right? And get this closed for you. But like I said, we rather under promise and go. We need more time on the property. But giving us 30 days, we're very, very comfortable with that. Plus, this property is currently rented as well. We want to make sure that we give notice and give plenty of time and plenty of notice to the renter as well. So normally that's how I would do it. Just saying that, hey, the 30 days would be okay with the seller. I've never locked up a like before. I keep on thinking to get a good price, I need to tell the seller, oh, I can close in 7 days. I can close in 10 days. And trust me, man, when I did that, it was because I was the one that's buying the property to fix and flip it. But I'm telling you, when you know how to negotiate, closing quickly doesn't always get you the lowest price. It's just knowing how to talk and how to negotiate. Now, the one thing that I can, Rohan, when it comes to negotiating, man, what you're doing is great. I think that your negotiating skills is pretty good when it comes down to getting the sellers to come down on price, but I think you're missing out on a lot of keys. One of them, you never ask the seller about the property. You go ahead and you say, oh, your house is this bedroom, this bathroom, this square footage. My whole thing is, man, when I get on the phone with the seller, I want the seller to start talking, right? I want the seller to start talking because a lot of times the seller could buy the property, add on an addition, add a bedrooms, taking away a bathroom, whatever the case may be. You don't want to assume. The thing is, get the seller in the mode or in the mood of just talking. So I would gather that information from the seller instead of assuming and telling the seller. Okay. Another one, man, is you ask for the mortgage. Is there a mortgage that we need to pay off and all that? That sounds great. I said, yes, there is a small mortgage, but you forgot, bro. You didn't say, well, how much is it, Khang? Right? You didn't say that. And when it comes down to negotiating, man, I mean, you're good, but I think, Rohan, that you can make it better, that you can be better. Because I think that you're missing out on some information where you gave the number first. You shouldn't be the one that gives the number, bro. Come on, man. Shit. Dude, you must be new to the channel, bro. Because if you've been following me like some of the OG in here, they know that King Kong don't ever mention the number first. Whether it's the buyer, the seller, my wife, the boss, my mama, my daddy. Dude, I always ask them to give me the numero, the number. So you should ask, man. Instead of giving the number, man, you should ask. And when you give me that price prep point is when the seller will not give you a number, period. That's when you start throwing out some numbers. So that's fine with me, right? But you should never mention the number first, man. That's where I think that's kind of where the mess up is, because you didn't even try to ask me for a price. You just went ahead and give me a price. Okay. And finally, man, I mean, there are other things that I'm going to give you, but obviously I want to move on here. Another one, man, is that when I say, hey, you know what, the 167, I think that I can make it work. I think that I can sell it to the wife. I would like you, Rohan, to actually try this before you get approval. I would like you to do this, because I'll tell you what happened, man. And comment in below right now and let me know if this happened to you, where the seller said, I think that I can do that if you guys can make that work, but I make sure, I got to run this through my wife and things like that, or my husband or my boyfriend, girlfriend, mama, daddy, whatever it is. And they came back and said, yeah, I'm sorry, but the wife said it's not going to work. Or the husband said, oh, that's not going to work. How many have that happens to you? Here's how you eliminate it. At least try to eliminate it. Here's what I do. I would position it, Rohan. Here's how I would position the call, man. I would say, well, Khang, Khang, I don't know if I can do at the 167.5 or not. Like, I would do my best to get that approved. I don't know if I could, but I want to make sure that we're on the same page, because I gotta call, I gotta go to my team manager and try to get this approved. And I don't want to obviously bother them when we're not firm or solid on the deal yet. So is the wife there? Like, can you talk to the wife? I want to make sure that we're all on the same page, right? So if you can just talk to the wife, making sure that she's good with it, you're good with it. I'm more than happy to run to run to my team manager and get this approved and be able to let you know if I can or not. So if you can do that for me, that'd be great. Okay, that'd be great. You see, man, I want to eliminate that. You want to eliminate that, and that's how I do it. And I'm telling you, man, on one of the call where the seller actually said that, and I said, well, can you do that? Right? I said, Rohan, if you can do that, I just want to make sure we're on the same page. I understand. Happy wife, happy life. I have a wife too. Wifey, the boss, right? I want to make sure that you're on the same page. If you can get her blessing for it and you're good with it, I will try to get this approved. I'll do the best I can. And I'll be able to let you know right now if it's something we can do or not. And if we can't do, then you can, plan and you can sell, move on and try to find other people to buy the property, right? I also push them away as well and let them know, hey, if it doesn't work, that's fine. I'll do my best. But before I bother my team manager, because here's also what I would do too, is I would say, well, I don't want, I know that you're good with the 167.5, Rohan, but I know that you still got to talk to the wife, because if I take this to my team manager and tell them, hey, we're ready to go, and if I can get it approved, and then I go back to you, and then you talk to the wife, and the wife said it's not good. Now it makes it really makes me tough on my job. It makes me look bad, and because they think it's a waste of time, right? So I want to make sure that you're good. And I'm going to do the best I can to make it work for you and for us as well, and create a win-win for both. So would you be able to talk with the wife and get her blessing on it right now, Rohan? That's how. So anyways, you guys, that's how I would position it, man, to eliminate that. But if he said, yeah, the wife is not home, just send it over. I'll talk. Obviously, if you try, and then at that time, then I'll go ahead and I'll send the agreement. Okay. Another thing you forgot to ask, bro, is you need to put an expired date on there. That's something that you forgot, bro. Very, very important, dude. Because you have to make sure that the seller has a fear of loss. That's one thing you forgot. Very, very, very important, bro. I promise you, your conversion rate, like getting that contract back ASAP, it will be a lot quicker than I don't know what's going on with you right now. Very, very important. Get the expired date. Without the expired date, the seller thinks they have the whole entire world. They have all the time in the world to get that agreement back to you. You need to have them, give them fear of loss. Hey, Khang, okay, we got the price. I got that approved. The one thing I need from you is I need to put the expiry date on here. So do you know roughly when we can get the agreement back from you? So if I send it out today, you receive it by tomorrow. So I just want to know, when will you be able to review it, sign it, and get it back to us? Because I do need to put an expiry date on here. Boom. Anyways, I hope that add a lot of value to you, but I think we only have enough for one more phone call. So let's rock and roll. Wake up, wake and bake. Put in your phone number. So I really want this to be a girl. Girls, ladies. Oh, what the hell? I forgot. Rohan, dude, from a scale of 0 to 10, man, I gotta rate. Dude, that gotta be like to me, bro, probably a 7. Probably a 7. I think that I'm happy with giving you a 7, man. Man, for those of you who are having trouble talking to the seller, negotiating with the seller, control the phone call, right? Dominate the phone call, convert leads into deal, lock more property up in a contract, man. If you have that issue, or if you want to take your game to the next level, and you like all the tips that I give you, dude, you haven't heard anything yet. Check out my King Kong seller script. The link is in the description. $4.95, cheap. Because I promise you, it is the best investment that you ever make, man. And nothing will work if you don't. You got to put in the work. So one more call, man. Let's go. I need some phone number. Wake and bake. You like that? You like the wake and bake? Okay, hold on a second. Oh my God. Around rock blah, 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 blah. Oh, I got a message from my VA. So you guys, in our team right now, man, I have the lead manager, purchase manager, and transactional coordinator. That's it. We make our business extremely simple. Check this out. This is the kind of text message I like. Boom. Who else showed you that? I will email TS Lincoln, and we're good to close today. Thumbs up. And that's what allowed me to do what I do, is this with you. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to do what I do with you, with you, because man, there's so much. Obviously, you know, if you one man, one woman show, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So I need some phone number. I really want it to be a ladies, girls, please put in your phone number and let's jump on the call. Let's show the boys how it's done. I make it seem like I'm not one of them. Come on, man. Let's rock and roll. Ladies, pop in your phone number. I love to get a lady on a call. So for those of you who don't know, the wife, aka the boss, she is launching her new business. It's already launched. October 1st, already launched. She is her new business is a BA's dream team, where she will help you build your own VA dream team. So what it is she built a VA company where she hire on these VAs. She train them, qualify them, filter them. Like if we were to hire them for our own business, she's taking on 10 clients right now that is ready to scale their business and hire on a team. If you're a one man, one woman show, if you're doing everything yourself, trust me, you need a team in place. And the first VA that you want to hire is the one that's going to qualify and filter the lead for you. So she already trained them, qualify them. She already trained them on the King Kong script. So from the day one that you hire them, they're ready to go and ready to set a point for you. So whether you wanted to cold call or maybe take incoming call, whatever it is, they're ready to rock and roll for you. But their main job or long train them on is to qualify and filter the lead. Those of you who cold call, man, dude, it's exhausting. I know exactly where you're coming from, man. If you cold call, you do everything yourself. But if that's you, if you're ready, shoot an email over to sales. Let me type it in here. But she's taking on 10 clients right now. And dude, the wife, she's the best of best when it comes to training VA, dude. Our whole entire company is running from VAs. All of them, VAs. Well, except for one of them. One of them is actually from here because she's been with us since for a long time. And kind of a friend too, somewhat. Sales, SALES at VASDreamTeam.com. The wifey, the boss, she wants to help you build your own VA dream team to scale your business, to take that load off of your back. Because those of you, you're doing everything yourself. You're cold calling, taking incoming call, talking to all the unmotivated seller. You got to dig through the dirt to find the diamonds. You know exactly what I'm talking about. It's exhausting. And your first hire should be the one that qualifies and filter the leads so you can talk to the one that is motivated only. Ladies, pop in your phone number, please. I need the phone number so we can do one more. I only have time for one more, man. I wish that, I hope I can do this all day, but I can't. So phone number, because if you enjoy this, you find a lot of value out of this, you enjoy it, like it, you think it's fun, boom, smash the thumbs up. And if you're watching live, you got to exit out the live chat and smash the thumbs up. Please show me some love, man. Because obviously it takes time to do this. ABE, dude, ABE is going crazy. But ABE, I want to know from you. Are you a chick? Or are you a, I'm not going to say the other word that rhymes with chick. But are you a man or the woman? Are you a man, dude? Dude, I need a phone number from a ladies. We got 95 people watching and there's no ladies on this. Shows that I have no, shows that I need to bring the wife on so she can do the cold call role play. So, dude, she takes about 3 weeks to train up these VAs for the clients. She takes 3 weeks to train these VA for our clients. So she does all the legwork, all the dirty work for you already. And come on, man. Shit. Punch in the phone number, ladies, please. I really want to end this, ladies. I'm sure you guys want to end this and move on to your day. No sexy in you, Khang. Hit the gym. The ladies, come on. I know, man. I know, dude. I'm not getting any ladies love. Ladies, it's the only time that I'm allowed to ask for your phone number publicly on social media and not get any hate from the wifey or any kind of in trouble. So please punch in the phone number. I promise to go easy on you. I promise to be very, very nice. How much is the wife's program? Shoot an email over to sales at VAS Dream Team. Shoot an email over to it. It's for the VAs, it's $10.50 an hour, but she's looking for full-time clients. Full-time clients. It's not for the beginner. If you're starting out, it's not for you. It's for those that is ready, that has the money to scale their business and put a team in place. Our whole entire business, man, pumping out $250 a month, running off a virtual assistant, is because the wife knows how to train them well. If you want to do all the work, the hiring, the training, if you want it cheap, go to Upwork, upwork.com. Try it out. And then if you don't like it, come back to us. Because I'm telling you, man, it's not as easy as you think. Filtering them, making sure the English is good, making sure that they're they're quick learner and learn. Dude, the whole process, it's only for those who say, Khang, I'm just ready to pay you the money, man. Give me the badass VA, badass VA to scale my business because I'm ready to drop the money. I don't want to go through all the hiring, the firing, the filtering, the qualifying. I'll let the wifey do it. Just show me. Just give it to me. Oh my goodness, ladies. I need some phone number. Oh, we got 103 people on. Here, let me see this. Oh my God, hold it, you guys. Share this live stream. Let's get to 103, 105. IG family, you guys are missing out. We're at 100 people doing this live cold call. Okay. Man, dude, ladies, let's go. Ladies, don't be scared. Let's show the boys how it's done. Because I know that majority of the time the girls do a lot better than the guys. Oh, also too is I'm starting to do this. I am pumping out once a week every Monday. I'm thinking I'm gonna really. We will close today. Hold on a second, man. Hold on a second. I got a text message from my cash buyer real quick. Hold on. Email. I gotta read this email. We should. Ooh, check this out, dude. We should be closing on this one today. You know how much this one is? Follow me on Instagram. I'll show you the money. Go to Khang, Khang. I'm gonna go live to pick up some checks today. This one right here, is a hefty one. You don't want to miss out. I'm not gonna tell you because I'm a jerk. Boom. That's what I'm gonna text them. Okay. Hey, Angeline. Oh, jeez. Hey, Angeline, so what you need to do now is we need to send the buyer the extensions for the closing today so they can sign it so we can get that back into Chicago title. Boom. Ladies, please, ladies, show me some love, ladies. Ladies, please show me some love, but I need to get an extension from the buyer because, yep, that is correct. Man, I mean, you guys don't want to sit here and watch me, right? And look at me. Come on, man. Okay, I give up. Guys, put in your phone number and let's show the ladies how it's done. If you're new to the channel, boom, smash the subscribe button. If you make sure to turn on the bell notification so when I go live or upload a new video, you get notified. Okay. All right, ABE seems to be very anxious about getting on the phone. So okay, man. Since there's no girls that want to go at it, man, it's your lucky day, bro. Your lucky day. Happy birthday to you, man. Your lucky day. Happy birthday to you. Oh, wait. I'm sorry, bro. I think we got a lady, dude. Kita, are you the girls? Okay, bro. I honestly want to get a girls on the phone, bro. So let me get Kita, and then if she doesn't answer, bro, then you're next, dude. One shot. Do not miss the chance to blow. Eminem. All right, Keith, I got one shot at this. Keitha, you got one shot, Keitha.
Can I help you?
Oh yeah, hi there. I actually saw one of you guys' sign there. One of your guys' signs about you guys buy houses.
Yes, that's correct. Do you have a house that you're interested in selling?
Yes, I actually do.
If you don't mind me asking, who am I speaking with?
Yes, Khang.
Hello, Khang. Just in case we get disconnected, is this the number where I can reach you?
Yes, it is.
All right, Khang. Let me tell you a little bit about who I am and what I do. I work with a local group of investors, and we're looking to buy some properties in your area. If you don't mind me asking, Why are you willing to sell at this time?
Well, I mean, the property is currently vacant, and I just don't want, like, I just want to sell the property. I don't want to fix it up. I don't want to rent it out. I just want to sell it.
All right, great. Now, are you the sole owner of the property, Khang?
Yes, I am.
All right. Well, so my team can instruct you a fair and intelligent offer. I need to ask you some questions so I can get a better picture of the house. Is that okay?
Yes.
How many bed or baths do you have?
It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath.
And the square footage?
1,200.
And about how long have you owned this property, Khang?
Oh, a long time. 20 years. Long time.
20 years.
Mm-hmm.
And in the last 5 years or so, have you guys done any updates, like the kitchens, bathrooms, or made any additions or conversions?
No. Mm-mm.
No.
Yep.
And what kind of repairs or updates do you assume will be needed if we purchase the property from you?
Well, I know the roof is fine, but the windows, you probably still need the windows to be done, some flooring, carpet needs to be replaced. It probably can use some paint. So we have to probably rent it, and the renter pretty much trashed the property. And so it's been vacant for 6 months now. And I'm actually, I actually live in another state, so.
All right, Congo. What about the plumbing and the electrical? How do you think that is? Or will we need to update that also?
Yeah, that's probably going to use some work as well.
All right. And is there a mortgage that we would need to pay, Khang?
No, the property's free and clear.
It's free and clear. And how much do you think your house is worth today in as-is condition?
I'm actually not in the area, so I don't know. I mean, I just come back here just to see what, just to see what kind of condition it's in, and obviously, it's not looking good. I haven't been in the area for 5 years now, and I don't know what property are going for at all.
You don't know what they're going for in that area.
Mm-mm.
I know you have been in that area, and you don't know what the properties are going for. So would you, what price are you looking for? Would you say it's worth 50, 100, 150?
I honestly don't know.
You don't know, all righty. Let's see. If we were to pay cash and close in 30 to 60 days and pay all the closing with no realtor fees, how much would you be happy like walking away with, like your net in your pocket, walking away from this home, so you don't have to deal with it anymore?
Like 100?
Around 100.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Khang, if we can come up with a number that works for both you and me, are you ready to do the paperwork and get this deal done?
Yeah.
All right, and how soon are you needing to close, Khang?
As soon as possible.
As soon as possible?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Could we do about 30 to 45 days? Would that work for you? Or sooner?
Yeah, that's kind of long. I mean, I'm looking at maybe 15 days or so. Yeah, like 30 days, 45. Yeah, that's too long.
Okay, so I know we have in the past we've closed in about 14 days, but I don't want to overpromise and then underdeliver. So if you can give us about 30, a little bit longer, closer to 30 days, would that work for you, Khang?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it should be fine.
All right, Khang. So that sounds good. I'm going to pass this information on to my team so we can do a little bit of research and get back with you. Can I call you back in about an hour?
Yes, it should be fine.
Okay. I'm on Central Time right now, Khang. So I'm looking at about 1:15. So according to your time, in about an hour, I can give you a call back, and we can kind of take it from there, Khang.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good.
All right. Well, I look forward to talking to you, Khang.
Yep, thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Have a good day.
Yep, bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, well, finally. ABE, dude, I'm so sorry, man. Maybe next time. But you guys drop in that comment and let's rock and roll from a scale of 0 to 10. How do you think Kita did? Also, too, is Kita, I want to know from you. So, a scale of 0 to 10, how did you do? Let's go. And please, you guys, the only way that I know that I'm on the right track, and I see that our view hasn't been as good. So I really trying to eliminate a lot of the video that I'm uploading to only the one that add value to you, that you guys like and enjoy. So if you guys like a Friday Live cold call and like me to continue, keep on doing it, please show me some love. Smash the thumbs up, comment below, and let me know. I want to make sure I'm going in the right directions. You guys are my lights to my, like I'm going at this in the dark. You guys are the lights to my window, or that doesn't even make sense, but whatever. High school dropout, I don't know what I'm talking about. So we got a 4, we got a 3, 8.5, a 9, a 7, a 7. I want to know from Kita. Kita, I want to know from you is, what are you rating yourself, Kita? Kita. Thank you so much for jumping on. I really appreciate it, Kita. Thank you so much. And coming in, who else does this for you, man? Beside King Khang. Who else? Who other wholesaler, investor do this for you? I don't think so. Got nothing on me, man. Oh yeah, who else go to a live event and call seller live and lock property up on contract over the phone live at a real estate event? That's right. Didn't think so, huh? Didn't think so. All right, so Kita, did you put in okay, Kita. So here's what I gotta say, Kita. You gotta understand, when you talk to seller, you need to listen. Maybe you're nervous, right? You could be nervous, so I understand that. But listen to where the leads it's coming in. So when they call you from your bandit sign, you don't need to sell yourself anymore. Dude, from a bandit sign, man, you don't need to sell yourself. Okay? Unless they ask, you don't need to sell yourself or your company. And I'll share with you, Kita, what I mean. Is that when they called in, you start off great, but I would go straight into the point where, Khang, okay, that's great, Khang. It's a pleasure speaking to you. So what's the property address that you're hoping to sell? You didn't get the property address. Like I said, you probably is nervous. You didn't get the property address. In case we get disconnected, Khang, what's the best phone to call you back on? Oh, this number. Okay. This happened to be your cell phone. It's not? It's your home line? Okay. May I get your cell phone? No? Okay, no problem. The reason why, you guys understand why you get the cell phone, so you can text them. Right? You can text them, put them on a text blast, text follow-up, right? We need to find multiple ways to get a hold of these sellers if whatever the reason is happens, okay? The next thing that I'm really just going to cut it short and go down to, I would like you to build a little bit more rapport with the seller. So the question to ask for the motivation should be, Kita, besides getting the right price for the property here, what is another reason that you would consider selling it? And then guess what you do? You zip, you shut, you up, and then you listen. And then you come in and then you build the rapport, the relationship. Oh, hold on a second. I got to review this really quick so my VA can send it out to the buyers. Hold on a second. You're right. You ask that questions. And then when it comes to negotiating, Rita, let me get straight down to the negotiating. Looks good. When it comes down to negotiating, Rita, when it comes down to the negotiating, you ask the seller what they think the property's worth. You shouldn't mention what is it worth as is. Just ask the seller what do they think the property's worth, and if the seller mentioned a number, then you would come back and say, is that in asset condition or is that in a perfect condition? Now, if the seller doesn't like what I said earlier, well, I don't know how much it is. I don't know how much it is. Like, I just don't know. Well, Khang, what is the tax assessed value on it? That should be your next question. So what's the tax assessed value? I promise you, when you ask that question, here is what's going to happen. The seller would right off the bat they will tell you, and they would right off the bat say, well, the tax assessed value on it is 100,000, but tax assessed value is typically 15 to 20% lower, 5% lower, 3% lower. They will start telling you that. And then you would ask them, okay, so where do you feel like the property is worth, in your opinion, in today's market? Boom. If sometimes they give you a tax assessed value, and then if they don't say, oh, it's more than market value, whatever, then you come in and say, is that what you're hoping to get for the property? Then they would kind of tell you, well, no, the tax says it's 100. It's typically more than that. Then what are you looking for, Khang? Like, how much more are you looking to get for the property? Dude, when it comes to negotiating with the seller, that's what I do, man. 24/7, 365. If you guys want to dominate and crush it on the phone, dude, check out my King Kong script. Dude, I'll take your game to the next level. One mistake that you made, big mistake, huge mistake that you made, Kita, is that I gave you a price and you didn't even negotiate on the price at all. Not negotiates, because those of you who follow me, OG, you know, on the first call, you don't want to be such a negotiator. So you're not negotiating, right? Because you're not like the purchase manager, not the one that makes the final decision. You're not negotiating, but you're just asking questions to see what's the lowest they'll go. So you didn't do that, Kita. So work on that. You didn't do that. I mentioned you a number and you just said, okay, well, let me take this to my team. I'll call you back. No, you should try to negotiate and see how much lower you can get the seller to come off on price. The one good negotiating questions is, you heard Rohan said it. Hey, we pay all the closing costs, all the no realtor commission, make it hassle-free sale for you. Is that the best you can do for us? That's what I do, man. Is that the best you can do? And I don't just stop there. Is that the best you can do for us? Is that the best you can do for us? That's how I say it. Now they feel like, hey, there's a little connection here. Is that the best you can do for us? Not for him, not for her, not for the he, not for the she, but for us. And I tell you, man, if you build a good rapport with the seller, which I feel like you need to do a little bit more, Kita, if you build a good rapport with the seller, and when it comes down to saying, hey, Kita, you know, if we take care of all the closing costs, all the fees, and make this a hassle-free sale for you, Kita, is that the best that you can do for us? That's how I do it. Now it becomes very, very personal. Does that make sense? Like, you want to get very personal. Is that the best you can do for us? Is that the best you can do? And also too is Kita, you got the number, and now you should get the commitment. Okay, Khang, the 100,000 is the best that you can do. Okay, I got the information I needed. I'm gonna send it to my team. I can actually call you back in about an hour. Now, this is if you're doing it all on your own. Okay, I'm gonna show you right now. Listen, and give this live stream a share. Here it is, man. Because some of you asked me, well, Khang, I know that you have a team now, but before that, how would you close the seller if you're a one-man, one-woman show? How do you do all on your own? Dude, easy. So I would say, hey, I got all the information. I'm going to send it in to my team manager or my research team, and then have them construct an offer for you. As of right now, I can call you back in about an hour to present you with the cash offer, right? And then, Akita, you need to get a commitment. Khang, when I call you back in about an hour, which is now it's 10:30 Pacific Standard, I'll call you back at 11:30 and present you with an offer. If we can agree on a price that works for both, are you ready to get the paperwork done and sell us your property so we can make the money? So that's how you do it. I said I'll call back and make the offer. And when I call back, I'm just saying, hey, I'm just presenting the offer that my research team or my team manager has already constructed for you. That's it. So I still position myself as not a decision maker, but I do it all, man. I was the lead manager, the purchase manager, the team manager, the transactional coordinator. I was everything. So those of you who are everything right now, one man, one woman show, comment below and let me know. I'm telling you that if you want to scale, you want to take to the next level to planet the Pluto, you need to put a team in place. But before you do that, make sure that you close some deals and make some money and have some money in the bank first. Okay? Anyways, that's all I got for you guys today. I hope that this video add a lot of value to you. I just can't believe this, man. We have 105, 106 people watching live, and we only have 42. Can you explain to me what is going on? And is it because that I like you don't think I add enough value in this video? Come on, man. Shit. Who else does this for you, man? So if it does add value, smash the thumbs up and let's rock and roll. Happy Friday. Hope you guys having a good Friday. And for those of you who is afraid to cold call, listen to all the scaredy cat. All the scaredy cat out there that are afraid to cold call, listen to me. Here's a challenge. I dare you, I challenge you to just go on Quicklist and start calling somebody. I dare you, I challenge you to call at least 20 people. After that, you will get over the fear of cold calling. Max does this for you, man. Dude, for those of you who don't know Maxwell, that guy, man, I call him the celebrity icon. He's the legend. Gives out massive amount of value. So if you he also have a YouTube channel. Just go The Real Maxwell, and he should pop up, man. But Max does this, dude. Live cold call. He go on live and do this with you, role play with you. I didn't know, but he's the bomb.com. All right, so cold caller, I challenge you that. So you guys, I am running a 2K web class. I'm doing another one because a lot of you really like this. I'm running a 2K web class. Happen on October 26th, exclusively for 20 people. I want to spend a whole entire day with you, and I'll share with you exactly what's going to happen on that day, man. I'm going to share with you all the tools, all the systems, all the companies that we're currently using right now to systemize our business from 0 to 250 a month. I'll share with you what marketing channel we're doing, what's been working for us, and how you can just duplicate in your business or in another virtual market. I'll show you how to pick a virtual market. I'll give you some feedback. I'll give you some marketing tips, marketing strategies. Like, I'll share with you everything that I currently have right now that is currently working in my business, so you can just copy, duplicate, and take your business to the next level. This is for everyone that, whether you're starting out, you're new, you're lost, confused, overwhelmed, stressing out because you don't know which path to go. You watch a bunch of people and you still don't know how to do this or how to get your first deal. Or if you're looking to scale your business, put a team, put a system in place, I'll take your game to a whole nother level. And let's go to planet Pluto together. It does cost $2,000 per person or per couple. It is the best investment, I promise you, that you ever make. Because I'll share with you everything that it took me 8 years to gather, to learn, to systemize right now to put you in, all right, to get you to the next level. Shoot an email over to wholesale to millions at gmail.com, only for 20 people. And I want the 20, listen, before you shoot an email, because it does cost $2,000 per person or per couple, maybe you have a partner. Before you send an email, listen to me. This is for the massive action taker, for the doer, not the talker. If you're a whiny, cryy baby, you think that you want everything to be handed to you, this is not for you. I'll share with you all the systems, all the tools, all the companies that I'm currently using right now to systemize my business, to be organized so you can scale your business. And you say, Khang, I am ready to pay for the knowledge and pay for the info because I don't want to waste any more time, right? I don't want to waste any more time trying to figure this out, trying to find all this missing link, all this missing puzzle. I'm just ready to pay you the price to get those. And that's what I'll be able to do for you. All right? You pay for the price. You pay for the info, for the knowledge, for all the tools, for all the company. I'll give it all to you on that day. I'll help you come up with a marketing plan specifically just for you. So whatever your marketing budget is, whether it's a few $100 or a few $1,000, I'll come up with a marketing plan just for you to dominate. Now, whether you're in your own market or you want to go in a completely virtual market. So some of you're like, hey, Khang, I'm in my own market right now, but it's so saturated, so competitive. Can you help me analyze my market, what's going on, or help me pick out a virtual market? I'll help you do that as well. Because we're in 3 different markets right now. I'll help you pick out the best market for you to go in. And if I have connection with large cash buy in that market, I'll share with you too. Man, 1 tips, 1 tools, 1 strategies, 1 company that I share with you on that web class is enough, even more that you pay for the $2,000. You can either waste the next 3 months, the next 6 months, the next year trying to figure this out, or I can give it all to you on that day. So to sign up, shoot an email over to wholesale2millions@gmail.com. Keith will send you a link to make the payment only for 20 people. Listen, only for 20 people. It's going to happen on October 26th. It's on a Saturday. I want to spend the whole entire day with you, giving you everything I got. I only want the one that comes on this web class, man, is the doer, not the talker. If you're not going to put in the work, if you don't have the work ethic, this is not for you. Don't waste your money. Don't waste your moolah, your hard-earned working money. Don't waste it. This is only for the one that say, Khang, I'm a hustler. I am ready. I have the work ethic, man, but I'm just lost, confused. I don't even know what to do, man. I want to be organized, put a system in place so I can start off on the right foot, doing the right thing. That's for you. Let's rock and roll. I'm ready to spend that day with you, man. And all your questions will be asked. Yes, so basically we'll be able to go like this. So we'll be able to collaborate. You'll be able to ask me questions. It's not like you're just sitting there on a web class taking notes. You'll be able to ask me questions. My goal is for you to walk away with and say, Khang, I came, I paid for it, I got everything that I needed. All my question is being answered, and I'm done. And I'm satisfied, and I'm happy. That is when we get off the web class. Until you say that, we're going to stay on until I get all your questions. Anything that is holding you back right now for you to get to the next level. Because I understand that a lot of you, this is not money falling from the sky. I understand, man. I came from, my wife and I live in a little mud hut. In a little shed behind a mobile home park. I grew up dirt poor, and nothing was given or handed to me. Got to get whatever I got today, blood, sweat, and tears, and years of education, implementation, grinding, hustling to get to where I am. So I understand, man. Money doesn't just fall from the sky. Some of you, take on an extra job or sell some stuff in the house to have the money to make the investment. So I promise you, I am going to deliver, and I am going to give you everything I got. But in exchange, I need the one that is willing to put in the work and hustle. And if you are, I promise you, it is the best investment you ever make. Because I'll save you so much time. You won't, like some of these companies that I discover, or how I put the system, dude, it took me years. I'll give you all to you on that day and show you exactly how to connect all the missing linked, all the missing puzzle. So you can walk away with, have a clear plan of exactly what you need to do. You see, I think most people can't take action or move forward with something with confidence because they don't know if it's the right move. You don't know if that company is the right investment. You don't know if that marketing is the right marketing for you to go in to drop $500, to drop $1,000, to drop a $2,000. I'll show you what is the best marketing to dump your money in so you can move forward, pull the trigger with confidence. Confident is what you need, man, to be successful. Hope that helps. I was going to say boom. So any questions, man, just I'm open up for some Q&A right now. Any question regarding the 2K web class that I can answer, because for some of you, it's probably a big investment for you. But I promise you, it will be the best investment you ever make. Trust me. King Kong, when you and the queen are gonna have some price and the prince and the princess? Oh man, dude, no, never. Well, I shouldn't say never, but as of right now, so the wife and I, man, we met at the age of 18. Dude, I can't believe this spent an hour and 30 minutes. I was only gone for an hour. We'll get the script in? Yes, man. DT23. Yes, the King Kong script is included. The launch supermarketing blueprint is included. For those of you who follow me, you know that I don't reduce the price on those. Just those two is already valued at 20 or at $2,000, and you get to spend the whole entire day with me, dude. So, anyways, wife and I, man, we met at the age of 18. Now, this is not for everybody, but check this out. Wife and I met at the age of 18. After a month of dating, I was driving her home, and in the car, we both turned to each other. Dude, I have a it wasn't even my car, it was my parents' car. A 1997 Honda Accord, has close to 200,000 miles on it. Wife and I both turned to each other, and we said that no kids, because we're going to sacrifice our 18, 19, 20s, whatever it takes to work, to grind, to hustle, to do whatever it takes morally to stack the cash to reach financial freedom. And at the time, I'm telling you, man, we would never imagine that we would ever become a millionaires or first generation millionaires in our family. But by the time that we're 31 or so, we become a millionaire, man. We hit that mark. But dude, it takes so much work, so much sacrifice, so much grind. Like we were sacrificing and working like no other people do. Like our peers, like our families, our friends. Dude, we were sacrificing, working like no other. So we can live the life like they can't right now. Get to wake up whenever I want, do whatever I want, whenever I want, with whoever I want. That's right. Dude, it takes tremendous amount of work and sacrifice. Whew, but we're still going, man. We're still going. We're still trying to get to the next level. So I was working 2 jobs. I was working so hard. But for those of you, working hard is not the key to being financially free or even have time freedom. Working hard will not get you, like working hard is not the thing. Okay, I just want to make sure, because I preach about working hard all the time, but I don't want you guys to get this wrong. Working hard is what you need to do when you're starting out. Like when you're starting from the bottom where nothing was given to you. I'm not talking to the one that are born in a family that has dad and mom, parents that already have a business for them, that they come in, they take over, their mom and dad take them by their hands and show them everything and give them the moolah, the money. I'm not talking about those, man. Dude, I am inspired and motivated from self-made. People starting from nothing, from the bottom, and work their way up. No connection, no nothing. That's what I'm talking about. So when you are starting from the bottom, you got to grind like no other. You got to work like no other. You got to hustle like no other. You got to sacrifice like no other. But once you have accumulated some money, it's time to leverage. It's not time to put your head down and grind and grind and grind. It's time to work smarter and use the money to start leveraging. And my wife and I, man, didn't know about the whole, real estate. I worked for a company for 8 years. starting out making $8.50. I finally, after 5 years or so, or 6 years, I don't remember exactly, I finally made $30,000 a year because I wasn't aware of this. My friend's family wasn't entrepreneur, wasn't business owner, didn't have those kind of mindset that would give you guidance, right? There was like no, I don't think there was YouTube or anything like that. I mean, I was so in my box that I was work. If I would have knew what I know now, once I have accumulated up some money, then I'd leverage, dude, I would have been at a different place. So for those of you, it's not about working hard all the time. It's about working hard and then working smarter, which means you still be working, but you're not physically working. You're hiring people to do the work, the labor for you, and you're just mentally working hard. Like your brain is working all the time. How can I make more? How can I make more? How can I duplicate 10x, 20, whatever it is, right? How can I make more with less effort? And you always be thinking, because you're now not physically working hard doing the labor, but you're mentally. So working smarter, right? You're thinking of ideas, right? Thinking ways how to hire people to do the things you don't want to do and things like that. So once you have accumulated some money, man, it's time to leverage and hire on a team and put a system and a team in place. Otherwise, man, you're going to be working all the time. And listen, man, working and making a lot of money is great. But if you make a whole lot of money, and comment in and let me know if you agree or disagree with me. Making a boatload of money is great. I love money, right? But if you don't have time to spend it, then what is the point? I'm asking you that. If you make so much money and you're working 15, 16, 18 hours a day and you don't have the time to enjoy the money that you have worked so hard for, then what is the point of all this money? We're like, what is the point? So my wife and I, when we got into real estate, man, our goal was one, to make a boatload of money. But second is how can we make a boatload of money but still have the time freedom? Because we didn't want to create another job. I don't want to have another high income job, right? I was making 30,000. Now still working 8 hours or 12 hours. Now my income is 100,000 or 500,000. Like, I don't want to create another high income job, if that makes sense. But it took me a while, man. It took me a while because my wife and I, starting out this, we didn't have any business skills, right? Didn't have any business skills, didn't have any entrepreneurship skills or anything like that. We were figuring everything out ourselves. Dude, I was stuck being a one-man, one-woman show when I started in real estate for like a year to like a year and a half. Because my mindset was like, I don't want to waste money to get the system. I don't want to waste money to hire an employee. They're not going to do as good as me, yada, yada. Dude, I was like, all of that was wrong thinking. Once I start hiring in good people, putting a team in place, dude, my business just took off and I work way less. And I make more than when I was working 15, 16 hours a day. If working hard was the key to riches, then you tell me this. Why was I working 2 jobs, 13, 14 hours a day? Now I work two hours on my wholesaling business, and I make more in wholesaling in 1 month than I can in a whole entire year with those 2 jobs combined. I was working 8 hours for a company. I make $30K in a year, and now I do that in 1 wholesale deal. And I don't even do the deal. So you tell me, if working hard was the key, then why is my brother not making more than me? Because he's working hard. I think what we do as a wholesaler, once you get the concept down and once you know how to do it, dude, dude, it's not even work. It's easy money. I know some of you, when I talk to you right now, you don't have anything all figured out. It sounds complicated. Dude, once you figure it out, dude, this is easy money, man. You just send out your marketing and you just wait for your phone to ring because you're leveraging your money. You're having your money work for you. You're having people hire on people to pick the call for you, to filter and qualify the lead for you. But don't forget the now, seeing me now, and you forgot about all the pain that I have gone through. So I want to give you a reality check. I don't want to sell you a baloney of fake dreams. Dude, I spent 1 year sitting not right here, but upstairs at my computer from 9 p.m. right after I got off from the mall, 9 p.m. until 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, handwriting these letters to expired listing for 1 year. Every single day, 7 days a week. I'm not talking about 2 months. I'm not talking about 3 months. I'm talking about in whole entire year. And some of you are crying or whining or wanting to give up after 6 months. Shit, man. Come on, man. Are you for real? Like you think creating your own business, becoming a successful business owner or a successful entrepreneur is easy? It takes 6 months? It takes 1 year? Come on, fool. Come on, fool. Dude, who do you think you are? Superman? You think you're living in the fantasy land? Dude, this is the real world. And let me tell you something about the real world. Let me tell you, for those of you who don't know what the real world is like, let me tell you what the real world is. Money talks, bullshit walks. This is the real world. Money talks, bullshit walks. Well, that's how it is. I don't know about you, but in my world, throughout my whole entire life and my journey, that's what it is. I pay for mentor. I pay for my knowledge. Nothing came for free. When I came in contact with my banker to work on my loan, dude, I sent my banker and his wife on a vacation trip. Cost a few $1,000 to buy my way into this circle. Now we go to a mastermind, pay 20G for the mastermind. Pay over $100,000 for my real estate mentor. Dude, money talks. When trust me, when you talk, dude, what does it better? It's money. Shove the money in, deal is done. This is the real world, man. I'm telling you, dude. Some of you thinks this is like la fantasy, dude. I'm telling you, man. When you get into business, there's a lot of sharks, but there's also good people, right? There's also a lot of sharks and good people as well. You need to be a good negotiator. You need to be a better entrepreneur. You need to be a better business owner, which means nobody is going to watch your back. You got to watch your back. This is the real world, man. When you fall, nobody's going to come and say, oh, Khang, here's some money. Let me help you. Let me do it all for you, man. Let me help you how to do this. Nobody. Nobody will do something for nothing. I can tell you that right now. Nobody will do something for you for nothing, especially when they don't know you. Agree or disagree? Comment in below. I don't know about you, but that's what happened throughout my whole entire life and journey. Nobody. This is the real world, man. I can tell you, man, I wouldn't build a good relationship with my banker. Like they will get my loan done like this. If I didn't buy my way into their circle, send them a gift, send them on trips. I even do that with all the realtor that I work with. That send me pocket listing. I send them gift card, dude. Money talks, man. Unless you guys are already friend or family or somehow you know them at the get-go, at the beginning. But I'm telling you, when you get into this business world, money talks. I'm not going to get on a phone call with anybody. Drop me some money, and I will. And the thing is, I mean, dude, this is the real world, man. I still get a lot of people DM and email and want things for free. Dude, I'm telling you, man, that's not how you do it. Now, let me give you guys another tips here. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this go on for this long. Listen, if you want to change your life, first, you got to make a decision. Second, you need to start changing who you're hanging out with. Because I promise you, when we hang out, I promise you, our conversation will be different than when you hang out with your other friends. I don't want to talk. My wife and I, we don't want to talk about some bull, some BS. Dude, let's talk about how we can make our life better. Let's make some money. Let's talk about what kind of business or what, like, you know what I mean? Like what, like we don't spend the time, all the talk about the drama, people and all that. Come on, man. Shit. Don't have time for that shit, man. So you need to make a decision that today is the day, not tomorrow, right now. Write down your goals. I'm done with this lifestyle. I'm done with where I'm at in life. I do not want to see my next year, 2020, to be like my last. I am sick and tired, and I'm ready to change my life. And I'm going to shut up, and I'm going to put in the work, and I'll show the world and everybody around me what I'm made out of. Dude, so many people talk more than they do. Don't talk, man. Show me. Everybody can do this, dude. Everybody can do this. Everybody can talk big. I'm going to become a billionaire. Oh, I'm going to make hundreds of millions. Oh, I'm going to be the next Facebook guy in a year, in 2 years. Yeah, man. You know how many people I hear that shit? Come on, man. You can't fool me, dude. Dude, winners don't talk big games. They just do it. Like, they just do it. Don't talk. Show me. Because I know most people will talk. Only a few will actually do. I know, man. You think that everybody can make it to the top? Well, there would have been way more people that succeed. No, man. It's tough, dude. This is not an easy game to play. It's a tough game to play because it's only for those that deserve it. That's it, man. When you don't succeed, you don't deserve it. When you succeed, I know that you already pay the price. You already pay the price. You already make the sacrifice. You already went through the dirt. I know. You don't have to explain to winners. Winner knows, dude, because they went through it. They went through it themselves. You don't need to explain, dude. Like when we go to the mastermind, we sit down with a group. The one that has the bigger goals and the one that have the biggest dreams, right? I knew that they sacrificed more than I did. I know that they grind more than I did. I know that they work harder than I did. Because if I was to do the same, then why am I not getting the same results? Does that make sense? So I'm telling you, man, first make a decision to change. That's what my wife and I did, okay? At the age of 18, we said that, you know what? We're not going to live an average life. We're done. We want to become a millionaires. And like I said, when we say that, dude, I kind of laugh because it felt like it's a fantasy. It felt like it's a dream because you're talking about two high school dropouts that have poor formal education, have no business experience, no connections, no money, broke at the time, and say they want to become a millionaire? Shit. Who's going to believe that? So we didn't tell anybody. Guess what we did? We put our head down and we just hustle and we just grind. And we said one day, we're going to show you what we're made of and what we're capable of. And it happens. And I see my brother, or I've seen, my other people that surround, that talks really big. And guess what? Still at the same freaking spot. I call them the talker. So don't be the talker. Be the doer. So anyways, you guys, like, honestly, man, anything is possible. Make a decision. Change the people you hang out with. Listen. Okay, listen. I will tell you right now, if your life change, like right now, listen to me. If you make a decision to change your life right now, I promise you, like if you are serious and if you are committed, here's what's going to start to happen. Let me give you some hints. The people you hang out with will start to change. I promise you. And it's going to get lonely. Because when you talk to your friends you don't want to talk about that same thing anymore. You just want to talk, how can I improve and better my life? How can I get to my goals? Who can help me get to my goals? How can I get to my goals? That's all you think about, and that's all you talk about. And if you hang out with your average friends and family, they're not going to talk about that, man. They just talk about, oh, yeah, you know what? I'm going to get paid this weekend. Hey, let's go out to party this Saturday and Sunday, man. Let's have a barbecue. Let's go on a vacation. They're going to talk about that kind of dude. I'm telling you, when you are serious and you are committed, people that you hang out with will start to change. It will. It must. It must. I know that for a fact. For a fact, because that's what happened throughout my life and my journey. We distant our friend, we distant our family, because when we sit down, we hang out with them, like the conversation is just not the same. Like everything they talk about, you're like, I don't want to hear this. Like, do I really want to waste my time with these people? Listen to this? Like, it doesn't help me. It doesn't get me anywhere in life. You know what I mean? So I'm telling you, that's what's going to change. And there, yes, it's going to start getting lonely. Some of your friends will not be friends anymore for now, temporary. Maybe you see them once a month or once every quarter, whatever it is. But your surrounding will change. I guarantee you. But it only changes for those that are super extremely committed and serious about change. If you are not, guess what's going to happen? When time gets tough, you're going to say this to yourself. It's not worth it. Yeah, it's not worth it. It's not for me. You know, we only live once. I'm just going to enjoy my life. I'm just going to work and just enjoy my life and hang out and have fun. Then it's not for you. It's not for you. Because my question to you is, are you willing? Let me ask you this question. And comment in. I really want to know from you, like honestly, from my heart. Are you willing to sacrifice 3, 5, 7, 10 years of your life? 3, 5. The reason why I mentioned those numbers, because everybody is different. We all at a different level in our life. So I don't know where you're at. Or you spent, but I feel like 3, 5, 7, 10 years is a good amount to become a millionaire. That is what I call an overnight success. Some people might take even longer than that. But I'm asking you, are you willing to make extreme sacrifices? Because you got to understand, you want to live the life like no other will. So you, within those 3 years, you're going to compact the sacrifices, and it's going to be tough. Or you can do your regular thing, the 9 to 5, the 8 hours, and sacrifice working for someone until you're 65 to 70. Most people don't see it like that. Are you willing to sacrifice 3 to 5 years or 7 years or 10 years to trade your life so you don't have to work till you're 65 or 70? And the sacrifice is you might have to require to eat top ramen, to not live you're gonna live like people think you're gonna live poor, you're gonna live below your means, you're gonna work extremely hard, 15, 16, 18 hours a day. It doesn't matter. There is no time. You're just willing to do whatever it is, even if it's 1 hour of sleep, but you're willing to grind at that, not for 6 months, not for a year, but until you reach your goal, 3, 5, 7, 10 years. If you cannot do that, I'm telling you, this game is not for you. Because what you're doing is you compacting the 65, 70 years down to 3 years of sacrifice or 5 years of sacrifice. So it means that, dude, it's like you have to work like no one. You work day and nights while other people are having fun. That's why you got to distance your friend, because temptation is sometimes hard to resist. For example, if you're on a diet, if there's no snacks in your house, then you can, overcome it, right? But if it's reachable, if you're on an extreme diet and all this snack that you love is all around your house, guess what's going to happen? It's going to be really easy for you to give in and give up, because it's there, right? It's convenient, it's reach, easy to grab, right? It's easier for you to give up. I'm just saying, not that I'm saying that you will, because when you build up the mindset that you are so committed, dude, even if it puts in next to your mouth, you wouldn't even eat it. But majority, 99.9 will give up. So the best is you dissing your friends and family because they are going to be the toxic in your life because they're going to say things like this to you. Life is too short. Why are you working so hard? Let's go on a vacation trip. Let's go out. Let's go have fun. Let's go on let's take this weekend to go to the club. Let's go on this vacation trip. They are going to present all of this they're going to present all of this, dude, temptation to you. So it's extremely hard. Dude, let me tell you something. The journey itself is already hard, but having people feeding you all this, all this temptation, it becomes even harder. So you must distance them, must distance all the temptation to really push through and reach your dreams. That's what my wife and I did. I'm not saying everybody, but I'm saying that's what my wife and I knew. That was what we had to do, and that's what we did. We distant all of our friends, distant all of our families. That talks all the toxic. Because you know why we did it? Because we were so focused on our goals and on our dreams. Because we knew where we wanted to go and where we wanted to be. That's it. Because some of you asked me, so Khang, how do you how do you get rid of distraction? Because we know where we're going and what we want to do in life, where we want to be in life. Because we know where you see when you get in a car. Let me give you an example. When you get in a car and you don't have a destination, guess what you're doing? Just imagine you get in a car and you're you don't know where you're going. You don't have a destination at all. Well, guess what? You're going to be driving around in a circle. You just drive around. But when you have a destination, you know exactly where you're going. And you just go, whatever the speed that you want to go. When girls, like my wife, she goes in the mall and she's like, Khang, girls, we go shopping. We don't know what we're going to get. We just go in the mall and we wander around. We see what we're going to get. But as for most of the guys anyway, for me, dude, I know what I want. I go in and I go out and it's done. But majority of people in life don't know. So they work until they're 65, 70 because they think, okay, well, this is what most people do. This is what I'm doing. Because they don't have a goal in mind of what they want to really accomplish in their life. So when you have a purpose, I don't know if I say purpose. When you have a clear goal of where you want to be in life, how much you want to make, what your life would be like, at what age, you are so clear on it. I promise you, all the distraction will become nothing. Will become nothing to you. Because every single time when your friends say something, here's what's going to pop in your mind. You're going to say, here's what's going to pop in your mind. Is that you're going to be like, you know what? You can do that and work until you're 65, but I won't. See, all of my friends and all of my families, when we were hustling, grinding, they tell me life is short. Why grind so hard, this and that? But we didn't say anything back. We just knew that if that's how they're going to do, and this is how we're going to do it, then we're not going to work until then. So we're like, you go ahead and work till you're 65 and 70 on someone else's clock and wake up and ask when you want vacation, ask for time off. When you want something, when you want a raise, you ask for the raise. You go and create your own income. Create your own income. Take your life in control. So for us, we were like, you know what? They don't know where they're going. We know. Right? So anyways, you guys, dude, if I can turn my annual income into weekly, I know you can too. And that's what I do here in the Wholesale to Million family community, is helping you turn your annual income into monthly. Whoa. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy that. And oh my God, this is coming apart, but I'm just going to hold it like this. Thank you so much, you guys. Take care. Have a great rest of your day. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Until next time, take care and ciao.